back to my channel. If you are new here today, please don't forget to click that subscribe button. And for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave, who is back today with the ultimately requested video. But before we begin, I know you guys are probably wondering why I am not wearing black today. I am actually wearing a t-shirt made by one of my best friends. I want to show you guys what it looks like. I don't feel like standing. But anyway, I know you guys are probably wondering why is it multicolored, and for any of you who have no idea why it's multicolored, these colors represent the flag of the LGBTQ community. This brand was created by my best friend Senzo, who actually is part of that community. He is gay. And I think obviously being his friend and being a part of his journey and witnessing what he's been through and the trials and tribulations he's been through, I was so excited when he decided to create this brand. He made this for me. He made these tops for me. You guys will be seeing them throughout my videos to come. But I am so proud of him and I'm so happy for him. I do hope that you guys do support them. They are a minority within the community we're living in. They are going through a lot right now. You guys, if you are on social media, you've seen the news about a lot of people from this community who are being murdered, who are being brutally murdered. So guys, please show some love and show some support to this community. And I do want to let you guys know, if you guys are interested in purchasing this brand was created by Senzo. You guys can check him out on Instagram. His name is Senzo with a W at the end and an underscore, and this brand is called Your Favorite Moghey. I absolutely love this brand. It's my favorite. I love him so much. Anyway guys, without rambling too much about Senzo and his brand, I really want to get into the crux of the video. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? This was a highly requested video. I know a lot of my subscribers asked me to do this, and I know it's because you guys want to dava, right? But the reason why I didn't do it is because I felt like a lot of my fave YouTubers at the time were doing this video, so I was kind of watching theirs first and I was enjoying the content that I was seeing from them. Now that it's kind of finally died out a little bit, or everyone has done it, I thought, you know what, I might as well do it. So without rambling too much, I'm just gonna jump straight into the questions. Are you guys ready? Yes guys, I'm drinking Hennessy, and yes, I'm enjoying Hennessy. Thank you. If any of you are wondering how to send me questions and basically how to get a hold of me, what I do is I open up the platform on my Instagram. So Instagram is a more interactive platform than Twitter. I do feel like they give us the opportunity to ask questions on there, to kind of engage with my subscribers, let them have a platform on my channel. And I really do enjoy your questions, even though I do feel like some of them are a bit they're a bit hey, but I wouldn't know. I haven't checked the questions. I'm just gonna jump into it. Are you ready? Okay, the first anonymous said, you are not single. That's false. I am very much in a relationship. I'm so in love. I'm like deeply in love. I'm so in love. Oh my god. But man. Say I'm gonna call you. When I call you, answer. I am not single. I am finally in a relationship. I think I've actually just been denying it in my head the whole time that I'm in a relationship with someone. I've been thinking, we're just kicking it, we just finna see what it do, you know, but I'm in a relationship with someone. The next one is anonymous said, you're dating a xoxo guy. I'm here to tell you guys that it's false. Like, I am not dating a xoxo guy, guys. I'm not dating a xoxo guy. I know that I kind of alluded to it in the last video, but I'm not. I did fall for xoxo gents, but I quickly realized what you guys meant when you said they are not the avenue to play in. So no, I'm not. The next one is, are you a trust fund baby? That is absolutely false, but I'm trying to understand what you mean when you say trust fund baby, because I really don't understand the term trust fund. When someone says trust fund baby, to me, it's the ideology that when my parents die, there's money. You understand what I'm saying? There's money in my bank account. And then unless you're saying, are you a trust fund baby, like, are your parents taking care of you now? If it's the latter, which is what I just said now, then no, my parents are not taking care of me now. I think my parents haven't given me even a 2 rand in the past year and a half. And am I a trust fund baby? That's also false. The next anonymous said, you have 2 cars. That is false. I have 3, but there's a reason. There's a reason I have 3. No, not because I can afford 3. Please. No, because I know those who know will say I'm lying. So I'm not lying. There's 3. I've got 3. The next one is the next one. Said, hey sis, is it true that you don't compromise for sex? And why is that? I don't compromise for sex. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where I've never ever wanted to give up sex as a way to get something. Like, let me put it like this, right? A lot of women have had the fortune, I guess, of pretty privilege, you know, and I was never given that. You know, I've never had the advantage of pretty privilege. From when I was young, I was always ugly, I was rowdy, I was dirty. Even in high school, in my squad, I was the ugliest one in my squad. So please understand that I've always had to work to be where I am. I've never had the fortune of being desired by men. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm not saying that those who are desired by men give it up easily, but I'm trying to say that with me, it's like, I've never had the help of a man, so why would I compromise sex for that? Why would I give you my vagina just to get something out of you when everything I've ever had, I've had to work for, you know? I'll give you sex because I genuinely want to have sex with you, not because I have to compromise something for it. Yo, why are you guys even doing those? Why are you doing those? The next one, Anonymous said, is it true that I was the reason you started being a YouTuber? False! But it is true that you're the reason why I'm still a YouTuber. Thank you for them coins. Watch them ads. Watch them ads, okay? I'm paying tax now. Things are tough now. Things ain't looking the same now. Things ain't looking up. They always looking down. Please, guys, I'm begging you. Watch them ads. There's tears in my eyes. There's tears in my eyes. The next Anonymous said, is it true to usuya chola? That, my sister, is very true. I think a lot of people are probably asking me that, but yes, I am in a relationship now, and I'm so happy. I'm a thug. But I'm a happy thug. Yeah. Next one. The next one is it true that you're the loudest in your friend group? Yo, guys, false. Have you guys heard Naledi? Have you heard Ling Ling? Have you guys heard Senzo? Like, no, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm the second loudest. I'm not the loudest, I'm the second loudest. I feel like Naledi defeats me in the loud category. I do, I feel like it. The next one is, Anonymous said, one thing about you, people think that you're a savage, but you're so kind and loving. That is so true. And it's so sad how people think I'm a savage, because I'm actually not. I don't care. One thing about me though, I will protect my friends. My friends' enemies are my enemies, but not in that kind of way, like in a I don't trust you bitch type of thing. Like, we don't got no beef, but I don't trust you. And the thing is, my friends have always been there for me, right? So I'm not a savage. I'm not gonna take your man in your sleep. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm very kind, I'm very loving, but I am alert now because I know how Joburg actually operates now. The next Anonymous said, you are so kind-hearted and very generous, and I love you so much. I love you too. But that is definitely true. I am generous. I do believe I'm kind-hearted. I think that's obviously based off what others would say about me, or like what my friends and my loved ones would say about me. But I don't want to, like, I've never been a selfish person. I've always been selfless. I grew up around a lot of siblings. We had to think for one another. You know what I mean? And I love my friends to death. I would do anything for my friends. If any of my friends call me right now and say, let's rob a bank, I'll be like, alright, cool. I know them niggas that we can call. Okay, we gonna get them to rob it. We're gonna get them to put money somewhere, and then we're gonna take it. So I am that kind of friend. I love my friends. I love my loved ones. And I don't know why people, why do you guys think I'm a savage? Where do you guys get that when I have started the academy for clowns? Y'all play me. You guys stay playing me. You guys think I'm a savage when I'm not. The next Anonymous said, you've cried for a nigga. Baby girl, I bawled. Baby girl, I sobbed. Baby girl, I whipped. No, very true. I've definitely cried over a nigga. I've definitely sobbed and wept over. I think I've even hit rock bottom to a point where I asked him to give me a chance while he dates somebody else. I'm not gonna say which ex, it doesn't matter. The point is it was an ex, and that's all that matters. And please don't be in the comments trying to guess which ex I'm talking about. I hate y'all, I hate you. The next one is Anonymous said you want kids. I do, I want kids so badly. Like, you know, I think about it all the time, how my mom and I never got a chance to be like mother and daughter like she got with my sister, and it hurts me so much. Like, it hurts me, but I think it gives me even more reason to be a better daughter to my father. And I think my mom is working to ensure that I do everything I can for him. It even makes me cry. Like, I love my dad, hey? Me, don't tell me shit, hey? Me, that's my dad. What do you say? I don't want to hear it. The next Anonymous said, you like to throw on your niggas. I don't understand what this means. When you say you like to throw on your niggas, are you trying to say that like I throw that P on their D? And if that's the case, like when you're saying I'm throwing bones, and if that's the case, the latter, which is the throwing bones, is false, and then the former, which is the throwing that booty, is true. All my niggas know. All my niggas know. I don't think I've ever been with a nigga that has never said how Naledi can. The next Anonymous, which is the same Anonymous, said you're a creature of habit. Definitely, I'm a creature of habit. Yeah, I like habit. I like routine. Not that I really like routine. I like the spontaneity. I think that's how you say it. Spontaneity. But I'm a creature of habit in terms of the people I have around me. Yeah. The next Anonymous said your house is fully paid. True. Next. Anonymous said you're freaky. I am freaky diggy, baby. Do it. Yes, I'm freaky diggy. The next one is the Anonymous also said you're kind to people when they greet you and you are the joke in the family. So the last two ones was one Anonymous, and that's very true. I love people. I was taught to be kind. I was taught to be humble. My parents would hit me if I didn't greet elders. My parents would hit me, and like I'm not even told like they would actually smack me, because it was like you're taught the respect for elders when you're a child, and I think it's just embedded in you. For me, it's embedded in me. When I see an elder, I see someone who's older than me, whatever. We live in a generation now where elders they're weird, man. They're not the elders they used to be. You know, they're not those elders that look over us, those elders that give us solid advice. Today's elders are just ish, man. Ish, they're doing their own thing, eh? They're doing their own thing, my baby. The next one is Anonymous says you love sex. True, very true. Who doesn't? The next Anonymous says you're vibing with a xoxo guy. False. The next Anonymous said you're a slave queen who chops rich niggas' money. Which ones? When I'm still wearing the same Gucci I bought 4 months ago. Huh? Let me hear. What? Didn't think so. Didn't think so. You know why? Because rich niggas don't approach me. Because rich niggas don't love me. Because rich niggas probably think I talk a lot. Because I'm what I should be here. Have you guys been around rich niggas? Have you guys been around places? Do you know how peculiar they are? They don't want girls like me. They don't want opinionated women like me. They want women who are seen and not heard. So thanks to you guys, I'm gonna have to be my own blesser. You know what I mean? The next Anonymous said, is it true that you're mean? I'm mean. If you've had an encounter with me, I'd like to think that I'm not mean. But I do have a mean streak. Like, I'm someone who only engages in that kind of energy when I feel like I've been pushed into it. You get what I'm saying? But generally, I'm not mean. No. Anonymous said you love food. Yes. And then the next Anonymous said, is it true or false that you easily catch feelings? Yo, guys, I catch feelings, eh? And I don't catch, I catch, like Mpru would say. If you guys follow Mpru on Twitter, I don't catch, I catch. I catch feelings. Like, I catch it. Is it true that Katleho is your favorite human being? If that is my sister, then that is very much true. I love my sister to death. I don't tell her enough. and for the first time in a long time we're working through like the second phase of our sisterhood, where we're both adults and she's no longer the biggest sister. I love her. I love my sister. I love my sister. Somebody said, Anonymous said, is it true that you and me would make a great couple? False, because I don't know you, Anonymous. I'd need to know you. And then Anonymous also said, marry me, please. Yes. Let me see the ring first, though. Let me see what they rock. But I need to greet people like this. Hi, guys. I was just my husband. It can't be like this. It has to be like this. Like, oh, can you just go check him over there, please? The next Anonymous is, your dad funds your lifestyle. Very false. My dad hasn't funded anything of mine, I think, in the past year and a half. So my dad has actually definitely enjoyed the fruits of my hard work lately. If he doesn't want lunch and he doesn't want amajezi, like, what is up with parents wanting the weirdest things? Can I please have a jersey? Like, why? I think it's because it's winter. I wouldn't know. The next thing about Anonymous said, you don't fight anymore because you're grown now. Very true. I will no longer raise a hand to anyone. No longer. I'm done. That part of me is done. And that part of me had a lot to do when I was dating someone who really made me insecure, who really ruined me, who really broke my spirit and my heart. And girls would constantly make fun of me. Girls would constantly start wars with me. Like, it was so sad. But I'm finally in a place now where my anger doesn't control me. So yeah, no. You won't get a response out of me. We might shout at each other, but you'll never get anything out of me. The next Anonymous said, you believe in indoda. False. I believe in myself, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. I honestly, I don't believe in indoda. I'm the last person to believe in indoda after what men have done to me. Sorry. I love my friends and I love how they believe in zabo. But honestly, I don't believe in indoda, and I'd be lying to you guys if I said I did. I don't. Me, the last thing I believe in is in Zaza. The next one is Anonymous said, you are at your happiness. Oh, at your happiest. I'm sorry. So true. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm finally in a place where I trust. I willingly trust people. I willingly allow myself to be wrong. I willingly allow myself to be called out and taught, and you know, there's a lot of things, but I'm so happy. Yes, I mean, I'd like a rich billionaire husband like Drake, but I'm so happy nonetheless. The next Anonymous said, you've once had self-esteem issues. Yeah. And a lot of it stems from growing up and having to always fight for things, you know. Like, what a lot of people don't know is that even back in school, I've always had to fight, you know. Like, you know, when my mom died, I used to be the worst. I used to be one of the worst in class in terms of my school, like, academics. And I've always felt like I've had to fight in every aspect of my life where people didn't believe in me and didn't believe that I'd be anything. My principal at the time, I don't feel like she didn't believe in me, but I do feel like she had no faith in me, you know, and a lot of people didn't have faith in me, and it was so sad to constantly have to fight. I wasn't the prettiest in my squad. I was actually the weakest link. I know it's very hard to say it, and you know, it's fighting to be seen, fighting to be heard, feeling like you constantly have to do better, to be acknowledged, which is why I am constantly fighting for women like me. I'm constantly fighting for women who have to be heard and not seen in order to be noticed. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense, but if y'all get what I'm saying, I'm fighting for you guys. I'm fighting for a spot for you guys, because all of us, we deserve a seat at the table. And men make us feel like we're too loud, we're too crass, we're too opinionated, we're too this, we're too that. Our family members make us feel like we're black sheep, we'll never get anywhere. You know, I have so much resentment, not just to people, but to family members who have made me feel like I will amount to nothing. So trust me when I tell you that those self-esteem issues have played a part in the woman I am now. but it was my immediate family, their love for me, that has gotten me to this point. Real talk. Even me, I can get rid of some family members. The next anonymous said, is it true that you are the 4th child? Yeah, I am. I'm the 4th of 6. Technically speaking, no, I'm not the 4th. I'm the 3rd. I'm the 3rd, guys. I'm not the 4th. No, I'm the 3rd. It's my bigger brother, Kittles. It's my sister, Kattles. And it's me, Nals. And it's my little brother who doesn't like his nickname, so I'm not gonna say it on camera, Riff. And then there's my other little brother, Kai. And there's my little sister, Khanya. I'm the 3rd. These fucking things that keep growing. Aye, boy. Wait, guys. Anonymous said, is it true you never went to varsity? Baby girl, I'm still in varsity struggling for my life. I am fighting for my life. Who told you I'm not in varsity? No, guys, I went to varsity. I'm still in varsity. And I'm tired of saying what I'm doing. Those who know what I'm doing. The next anonymous said, is it true that you dated more than 10 guys? No, that's false. I haven't dated more than 10 guys. It's under 10. I think it's under 5. I think it is 5. The next anonymous said, is it true that you can't or don't like to stay single for long? This one is really hard because I think a lot of it has to do with my fear of being lonely or being alone, you know, like my abandonment issues as a child. So I do look for companionship because I do feel like I can't depend on my friends. I can't, you know, value I can't give my friends the burden of constantly being there when I need them to be there. And it is one of the reasons why I struggle at not being in a relationship. I can't be single. I still believe in monogamy. I believe in having someone I can trust with my heart. That's who I've always been. So I think the fact that I don't like being alone because of my fear of loneliness is probably the reason why I can't be alone. And I'm learning now to appreciate the solitude, you know, and not really see it as loneliness. See it more as solitude and appreciate it. Have you ever had a blesser? No, guys, where have I got a blesser? Please get me one. I'd like one. Do you guys think I'd be living this weird life if I had a blesser? No, guys, I'd be living a lavish, super lavish life. The next anonymous said, okay, is it true or false that you absolutely love salami sticks from Woolies? So true. She also asked, is it true that you believe in eyelashes more than you believe in any other makeup product? You are my best friend. Let's be besties. Is that my bestie in a tessie? You know me. You know me. The next anonymous said, would you collaborate with Miss XO? Actually, let me call her and find out if she'd collaborate with me. She better answer. She better answer. I'm fighting. Someone is catching these hands. My hands. Miss XO.
Okay, I'll help you, ma'am.
Ma'am, the masses are asking if we would collaborate. Would you collaborate with me?
Collaborate on what?
Hey, madam, would you
do something spicy, something that let the people talk.
I think
just want to collaborate for the sake of collaborating.
Fine. The point is, people are asking if you would collaborate with me. Just answer the masses.
Hi, new Faves gang. I would collaborate with your ultimate fave.
Hey, thank you, guys. You've got the. Guys must expect a video from Kholi and I soon when she's not busy being a baddie. Thank you, friend. I'll talk to you just now. Naledi M official. I love how she calls me Naledi M official. Guys, I would definitely collaborate with Miss XO. I can't wait to give you guys content from Kholi and I. Stick out for that. Like, look out for that. You know, because we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. You would rather settle for a broke man than a cheating man. Very, very true. I realize now that, and it took my last relationship to realize that money doesn't really mean happiness. It doesn't. And that doesn't mean that we never loved each other, but it just means that money being the focal point of things that went wrong between us is is the reason why I have so much fear. But anyway, I just feel like, yes, I would be with a broke man. I've had the opportunity of dating men from both sides of the spectrum, and I would still choose a broke man. You know, sometimes money really reveals people's true character, or it brings out the worst in people. It really does. And I pray to dear God to never be in a situation with someone who doesn't value me like that ever again. Would you ditch your friends for a dick appointment? True. Yay! That's my man. That's my man. The next one is it true that you've had a one-night stand? False. Yeah, one-night stands have turned into my boyfriends, so no. Nope. Anonymous asked, is it true that you've slept with someone of the same sex? Yes, true. Next. You laugh too hard sometimes and it hurts you. Yes. I have a big issue with letting people go that I love. Like, I get very attached, like dangerously attached. I'm one of those people like, Captain Save the most broken person in society, and I'll hold you down. And it almost makes me seem desperate for love, and I realize that now. But I am such a lover at heart, and I love people. I would never abandon someone that I love. No matter, even if you had nothing, I would let you move in with me, and I would let you find your feet. That's who I am. That's who I've always been, and that's who I'll always be. Anonymous said, is it true that you drive a Jaguar? True. Are you loaded? False. Falsies. Not these ones, but falsies. No, false. Is it true that you've been in more than one relationship this year? False. I've only been in one and I'm still in it right now. Is it true that you are book smart more than you are street smart? That is so true. I am not a street smart person. I realize now that I'm a book smart kind of girl. No, I'm not nothing as size. It's nothing as size. I'm from Spread View. There is rent. The eastest of the East Rand. Like, I'm not a slim, I'm just yo, you understand? But I definitely am more book smart. I'm more educated and learned than I am aware, and the streets are saying and they're calling and man, hey, what have the streets ever done for you guys, huh? Tell me. When you figure it out, tell me. Is it true that you want kids by the age of 30? Yes, I do. I really do want kids by the age of 30. I don't know how realistic it is right now, because I really haven't found someone that I could think. I have, but obviously we're not at that point yet. The next anonymous said, is it true that you were spoiled by your dad uni allowance? Which one, guys? Which one? Like, which one? Which one? Huh? No, guys, it's false. I don't have an allowance from my dad. I haven't had an allowance from my dad for almost 2 years now. Is it true that you love cheese more than you love polony and oh. Damn it. Damn. That's hard because I really love cheese, but I also love sausage. By sausage, I mean Russian, guys. I really like Russian. But I think I'm gonna go with cheese more. I love cheese more. I think I love cheese more. Is it true that you've made your first million? False. But I've definitely made close to it. Yeah. Someone said, anonymous says your famous ex still wants you back. Ek weet me, my boy. If he does, he'll have to hit a girl up. No, I really don't know. I don't know. But you guys are asking me this. How would I know? Anonymous said, is it true that you'd elope with a xoxo man and come back married? False. Yeah, no, xoxo man can take a back seat. The next anonymous said, is it true that you drive a Porsche? False. The next anonymous said, is it true that you're the only child? No, I'm one of 6. Do you really think you'll find true love? True, I do. I do think that there is love out there for me. Yeah. And I do think that with time I will find it. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. Anonymous said, is it true you choose seafood boil over Nigerian cuisine? Woo. That's hard because seafood boil has 2 of my favorite things, seafood and cheese. Nigerian cuisine has meat and yams. That's hard. Someone said, is it true you are busy with someone on the low and still today, but nobody knows anything? Is this in the past or in the present? Because if it's in the past, then yes. If it's in the present, then no. Someone said, is it true that you've dated a white guy? False. I've never dated any white guy. Yeah, there's only one white guy who took an interest into me, and I think it's because he liked black women. I think a lot of the white guys in our country are still very much into white women. Have you ever dated a celebrity? False. No, I've never dated a celebrity. Anonymous asks, is it true that you have or would get a body count over 5? I don't have a body count over 5, if you guys wanted to know. I don't have a body count over 5. The next anonymous said, is it true that you are dating a gentle gent? I definitely am. I love my gentle baby. Guys, if there's ever a man who knows exactly what to say when I'm angry, exactly where to hold me. Oh, you could swear someone gave him a guide on how to treat me. Cause damn it, that nigga knows what to do. When I'm angry, guys, he just goes into that mode like, baby, I love you. And I'm like, I love you. I love you. Anonymous said, is it true that you've been with a popular DJ? False. I've never dated any DJ, period. Anonymous said, is it true that you give boys bums for ice cream? Definitely true. I give boys bums for ice cream. Yeah, and I've only given boys bums that I love, okay? Yeah, but yes, I've given them bums for ice cream. I don't give boys bums for Louis Vuitton. Like, I just get that shit because they love me, not because I give them bums for it. You know what? If you guys know of anyone who's running that syndicate that where girls are getting paid for sex, call me. No, don't call me. Don't fucking call me. Is it true that you love rich men? False. And you want to collaborate with Mallela Ndabase? Absolutely true. And the reason why I haven't collaborated with her is partially my fault. I'm the one who's actually been cancelling on the last few times. But I definitely will hit her up. I definitely will like annoy her with it. But you guys need to understand, Mallela has reached celebrity status. She's no longer a content creator, guys. She's a celebrity. And she's busy. Mallella's busy. And I honestly, I love seeing what she's doing. She's trailblazing. But the last few times we were supposed to record was my fault, and I can definitely take responsibility for that. I'll definitely ask her again, and I will make sure I record this. Guys, what is this? Someone said, are you exes with Oscar Mpo? Oscar Mpo, guys. Oscar Mpo. I'm not. I've never ever. I've never dated Oscar Mpo, and yeah, it'll never ever happen. In the sense that no, not he's a good-looking gent and he's great, but like it'll never happen because I really like his girlfriend. That's why it'll never happen. And even if they were to break up, it's gonna feel weird. Like I praise their relationship, so it would be weird. Someone said, is it true that your story times aren't really real, they're made up? Guys, that's false. All of my story times are 100% true. All of my story times are 150% true. If you guys don't believe me, go to Rockets and ask them. They know me there by the Rockies. There would never be an instance where I tell a story time that isn't true. And one thing you guys need to understand is the last relationship I was in, he allowed me to be this version of myself, which was completely psychotic, I suppose. But I just really can't understand how you guys think I would make this shit up. Like, I'm not crazy, guys. Like I'm smart, but I'm not a fucking storyteller. The fuck I look like Roald Dahl? I look like Roald Dahl to you? I look like I tell you guys fables? No, guys, man, stop that shit. I've never made up any sort of story, and if you really would like to find out, there are some of you who know Jerome, and some of you who know Kenneth, and some of you who know Jomo. Ask them. They probably watch my stories now thinking, Naledi! Guys, my exes definitely, I commend them for dating me. That's what I'm gonna say. Even Nathan. Even Nathan has seen a side to me that he thought it wasn't real either. And Nathan's just like, oh my god, baby, you have a scroof missing in here, but I love you. The next anonymous said, have you ever been pregnant? Bye. The next anonymous said, is it true that you own a couple of dildos? Maybe not a couple, but one. But yeah, guys, guys, that is it. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in their anonymous questions. They were absolutely entertaining, even though some of them were a little bit but I really enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2 of this series, because I would really love to do another one. There were a lot of questions that I left out because they were a bit repetitive, so I would like to give people a platform to ask other questions. But until then, that is the end of my video. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But until then, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I love you guys so much, and goodbye.